Welcome to our video on Do lutein supplements help with brain function? In this video, we aim to explore whether lutein supplements can play a role in enhancing cognitive abilities and overall brain health. The problem many people face is the decline in their cognitive function as they age. This can manifest itself through memory loss, difficulty concentrating, slower processing speeds, and even an increased risk of developing dementia or Alzheimer's disease. It feels frustrating and disheartening when you cannot remember simple things from your past or struggle with tasks that once seemed easy. The fear of losing one's mental sharpness as time goes by is something that affects not only the individual, but also their loved ones who witness these changes firsthand. This decline in brain function occurs due to several factors, such as aging, genetics, lifestyle choices like diet and exercise habits, stress levels, exposure to toxins over time, just to name a few. Neurons within the brain are responsible for transmitting information throughout our body. However, with age comes a decrease in neuron production, which leads to weaker connections between them, resulting in decreased cognitive abilities. Here's a fascinating piece of trivia you might not be aware of. Lutein, a natural carotenoid tucked away in various foods, could potentially enhance brain function. But does it really? And crucially, where can you source this lutein? Are lutein supplements safe to take? Let's plunge into the depths of scientific research to uncover the answers. But before we get started, can you do us a favor and like this video? Ring the bell for future notifications and make sure you subscribe to Brain Health Smart for more videos. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get a free gift. Now, back to our video. Lutein, a name derived from Latin meaning yellow, is most recognized for its role in supporting eye health. But recent research suggests that this powerful nutrient might have a broader reach than just our eyes. If you like trivia, it's interesting to know that the retina of the eye has the highest concentration of lutein in the body. But the brain comes in second. Here's a fun fact. Though we can't see it or feel it, lutein plays an essential role in filtering out harmful high-energy blue wavelengths of light, sort of like nature's own sunglasses. This is particularly important for our eyes. However, its role in the brain is what's grabbing the scientific community's attention these days. A study from the University of Illinois in 2017 revealed fascinating findings about lutein's role in the brain. Using a technique called macular pigment optical density, they could non-invasively measure lutein levels not just in the eyes, but also estimate it in the brain. And here's the kicker. The participants in the study who had high levels of lutein did better on cognitive tests. It's like they found a secret nutritional source for brain function. Another research published in the Journal of the International Neuropsychological Society in 2018 followed 4,076 participants aged 50 and above. They discovered that the participants with high levels of lutein had a lower likelihood of developing dementia or Alzheimer's disease over time. That's pretty impressive, right? But before we continue, it's time for your free gift. Click the link in the description below to grab the free book, Brain Food Secrets, the 15 worst and best foods for your brain. In this book, you'll uncover some of the very best food to optimize your brain, improve your mental clarity, and boost your mood. So, go ahead and grab that now by clicking the link in the description. Now, back to our video. The mechanisms behind lutein's beneficial impact on brain health aren't completely understood yet. Some theories suggest it could be due to lutein's antioxidant properties fighting off harmful free radicals, or it could be linked to lutein's anti-inflammatory effects, or maybe it's a combination of both. That being said, there's a challenging part. Our bodies can't make lutein on their own. That's right. We're entirely reliant on our diets or supplements to get this brain-boosting compound. Foods highest in lutein include green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale, and other veggies like peas and broccoli. Eggs are also a good source, particularly the yolk. Now, let's dive into the molecular level of how lutein may interact with the brain. We've touched on its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. To make it simple, antioxidants are substances that can prevent or slow damage to cells caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that the body produces as a reaction to environmental and other pressures. These free radicals can cause oxidative stress, which damages our cells, including neurons in the brain. Here's where lutein steps in, wearing its antioxidant superhero cape. By neutralizing these harmful free radicals, lutein may help protect the brain from oxidative stress and, therefore, preserve cognitive function. It's like a bodyguard for our neurons. Additionally, chronic inflammation is believed to play a role in many diseases, including neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's. Anti-inflammatory substances like lutein might help to alleviate some of this inflammation, further protecting our brain health. Let's look at another study. A 2019 study published in the journal Nutritional Neuroscience examined the relationship between lutein and cognitive function in a group of adults aged 25 to 45. They found that participants with higher levels of lutein showed better performance on tasks related to complex attention and cognitive flexibility. On a similar note, another interesting study carried out by researchers at the University of Georgia in 2020 found a significant relationship between lutein and academic performance in children. The kids with higher levels of lutein outperformed their peers in standardized academic tests, giving us more insight into lutein's possible effects across different age groups. However, while the research is fascinating and certainly seems to be pointing in a promising direction, it's crucial to remember the golden rule of scientific research. Correlation does not imply causation. Just because higher lutein levels are associated with better cognitive function doesn't necessarily mean that lutein is the cause of this improvement. Other factors could be involved. Also, we need to consider bioavailability, how well our bodies can absorb and use the lutein from different sources. For example, lutein from eggs has been found to be more bioavailable than from other sources. That's because the fat in the egg yolks helps our bodies absorb the lutein. If you're going the supplement route, discuss this with a healthcare provider. Discussing this with a healthcare provider is even more critical, as lutein supplements come in different forms and dosages. In a nutshell, while lutein seems to be a compelling piece of the brain health puzzle, it's part of a larger picture that also includes other factors like overall diet, physical activity, mental stimulation, social interaction, and genetics. It's fascinating to think how all of these elements come together to influence our cognitive function. From its role as nature's sunglasses protecting our eyes, to its emerging reputation as a possible brain health booster, lutein certainly appears to be a nutritional powerhouse. While the link between lutein and cognitive function is still being explored, the preliminary research has been intriguing and gives us reason to pay closer attention to this yellow-hued carotenoid. Whether we're grabbing a handful of spinach for our smoothies or cracking in an egg for breakfast, it's exciting to know that we might also be supporting our brain health with each bite. However, we must also remember that brain health and overall well-being are multifaceted and influenced by a wide range of factors beyond just lutein. So, while the scientific community continues to unravel the mysteries of lutein's impact on the brain, it makes sense to incorporate lutein-rich food into a balanced, varied diet. At the same time, engaging in regular physical activity, staying mentally active, getting enough sleep, and maintaining strong social connections are also crucial for supporting brain health. And while the prospect of lutein supplements might be tempting, it's vital to approach them with caution and to consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen. Lutein offers a fascinating glimpse into the incredible intersection of nutrition and neuroscience, and it's a testament to just how much we have yet to discover about the powerful interplay between the foods we eat and the intricate workings of our brain. As the narrative of lutein continues to unfold, we can eagerly look forward to new chapters that science will undoubtedly write in the coming years. Do you follow any routines or habits to keep your brain in peak condition? Share your thoughts with our community in the comments below. And before you go, remember to like this video, subscribe, and hit the alert bell to stay up to date with us. Plus, don't forget to download your free gift, Brain Food Secrets, the 15 worst and best foods for your brain. We'll provide you even more when it comes to what foods can help optimize your brain's health. Click the link in the description below to grab it now. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a brain-boosting day.